and I'm here with Eric Dahl.
I'm so glad to have Muriel back here in the studio. She's going to be on an upcoming rock interview talking about sailing dreams, the game, and incredible music, plus the acoustic chef. You get a book, you get music, you get everything, plus the new music that you're working on, Muriel.
Oh, isn't that great?
Yeah, it is great.
Yeah, you do that so well.
It's like I've done it once or twice before.
Yeah,
sort of like how you do the harp guitar so well.
Yeah, so we're here at 17.
Yeah,
right?
Fox 17 Studios,
Right.
here in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee. And so glad to have you back in. I can't wait to hear the new music also.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's some new tunes happening.
I think maybe you should add the shanty singers again, too, to something.
Oh, okay. We'll need
Kind of give it a pirate sound, don't you think?
Always plenty of ideas.
Right.
Yeah.
And, also a song wouldn't be bad. You know, maybe a little like Vincent, something in the theme of Vincent van Gogh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I sing it in French now.
Oh, see?
Toi la nuit, prends tes palais bleus et gris, on regarde un jour d'été avec les yeux qui connaissent mes ténèbres, ombre sur le bois. Est-ce que sont le dorme, le fleur, le brise et les frissons d'hiver, altèrent des rubans blancs et sous colère. Maintenant, je comprends. C'est que sur cessé de me dire, tu as souffert pour santé l'esprit, essaie de les libérer. Ils pouvaient pas, ils n'ont pas su, peut-être que jamais vu. Ils ne pouvaient pas t'aimer, mais ton mot était vrai. Aucun espoir n'était lassé rendu, et cette nuit étoilée, t'es pris ta vie comme on fout souvent les amants. J'aurais pu t'aider Vincent, ça m'a jamais été fait pour quelqu'un assez beau que toi.
Yay!
So do you think it works in French?
I think it works better in French, although I didn't understand any of it because I only had 1 year of French.
Oh, okay.
So I know a little more Spanish, and I'm still working on English.
You do quite well with English.
Thank you. It's practice.
Yes, you have practiced with a lot of people. You have interviewed Tommy Emmanuel, all sorts of great people. Here.
Yeah, we just interviewed Jorma Kaukonen last week, and I think you are with this interview that we just did the 1,208th interview that we've done in 14 years.
That is a
So,
lot.
I know.
So what are some of the most interesting experiences you've had in interviewing these people?
Wow, we've had a lot of interesting interviews. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes, you know, just when things go wrong, or you know, when people come in tired, or you know, or they're shy. I think the hardest thing, Muriel, and thank goodness you're great on camera. But some people that come in are just not used to being under the lights and with the cameras, and they get shy. It's like going, the show's not about me, it's about you. And so it's just trying to open them up, and it's just a blessing to get to do it and showcase great artists like yourself, and the music and the tours, and also the charities you help. So
thanks.
yeah, it's a lot of fun, but with an artist like you, there's so much depth. I could do an hour show easily just on you.
Oh, really? Well, let's do that sometime.
We can do that.
I know your format doesn't allow that.
Well, but you are in the half-hour show.
Okay, all right.
So there we go. But it's always great to have you in, Muriel.
Oh, thank you. And always nice to visit with you.
And be sure and get your board game and the book also.
Look
They're
at
on
this.
they're on Muriel's website.
They know that.
Support an artist. Come on.
Oh, I'll play you one of my new tunes.
Okay,
If you like.
great.
Okay, this one is still in the composition process.
Okay.
It's a short one, but I'm calling it Hummingbird. Here we go.
Beautiful. And what a great way to start a Monday.
Well, thank you. Eric Dahl, my friend.
Yeah, I want to say some hellos to you here. We've got people popping in from all over, and nice to see Eric again. You know, I didn't clue him in that people on Monday Live don't buy CDs, right? Unless you want to change that. But that's what he does. He promotes musicians and hawks their wares, and you know, he's very, very supportive of lots of musicians with his show, Rock and Review. Yeah, that's the show. So great to have him. And he didn't mention that he is also a winemaker. So he comes from a family of winemakers. So I'm very interested in trying his wine one of these days. So maybe next time I do an interview, I'll have to request, only if they bring a glass of red wine. Well, greetings to, let's see, California, Colorado, Montana, Arizona, Florida, California, Tennessee, we have here. And also a special thanks to Michael Katz and Shashi Light, who have pitched in. Since Dan is going to be absent for a couple of weeks, who's been supporting these Monday Lives, there is some cost in the infrastructure in streaming. And so I want to thank Michael and Shashi for covering that this week. We need someone for next week. So if you want to contribute, you can do that. And we have a note here from Neil, who asks if I would put out a nostalgic LP. I mean, I recorded LPs back when that's what there was, right? Okay, am I showing my age now? So yeah, I recorded 3 LPs altogether, 2 with the bluegrass band and 1 solo when I was 16, something like that. Yeah, those. I'm a little embarrassed about those right now, but yeah, I could put out a nostalgic CD. What about that? You know, that's some nostalgia there. And well, you know, the LPs. The thing about the LPs is they're really hard to pack in your suitcase when you're going to a venue. So I like the USBs for that. The guitar-shaped USBs I have now with the 9 CDs. So that really packs much more easily than LPs. So anyway, it's a thought. I will consider, you know, if there's a way to do that. And also, I want to thank Shashi for joining me this week. We went to see a show at the Musicians Union, Balkan Group, and very cool music. Some of the music I used to folk dance to on that. And I heard one that I'd never heard before from Belarus. And I worked out a little arrangement. If you want to hear it, I mean, it's not done. I haven't figured out how it's going to end, but it's about an orphan boy, and that's it's all in a minor key. But I thought I would do a little major part, so all the major chords, just to cheer up this orphan boy from Belarus. Okay, so this is the Orphan Boy tune. I'm not sure what the title is. If you know the title for this, let me know. I'd like to find out. Okay, let me see if I can get all the way in the picture here. tune. There's something about that that's it's kind of like a little bit of an earworm. It sticks with you. All those little double notes, and it does sound very Slavic, doesn't it? It has that kind of Slavic sound to it. Well, let me see if anyone has a title on that. Oh, and Marty says, a happy early birthday to Captain Brian. Yes, that is coming up. So I won't tell you what I got for him because he might be watching. And he is still in the Bahamas. So I plan to reunite with him about the second week in May. He's going to be sailing up the coast with his neighbor. He's going to fly down and join him for the trip. And then I will be on my tour going from Nashville all the way to Long Island. There are a bunch of places along the way. If you're somewhere in that area, look it up and then you can say hello. Okay, we got a couple of people like the song. Yeah, I mean it's fun. Brian was kind of so-so on the tune, but I'm kind of liking it. Okay, I know. Sorry about the connection. It's not supposed to be a good connection here, but it doesn't seem to be always. And Jay is asking about Leo Kottke. Yes, I've met Leo. Leo changed my playing altogether, and met him a couple of times. I opened for him at a concert at the Sheldon Concert Hall in St. Louis one time. But before that, we met backstage at a show in Wisconsin, and he had just had his 12-string guitar stolen at this time. So he was playing 6-string, kind of rediscovering the 6-string. And he asked me, well, how do you get that tone? And then so I showed him how I sand my fingernails and strike it at an angle, that sort of thing. And then I asked him, well, how do you get that percussive bass feel that only you get? And so he showed me that he said, Muriel, after I play every note, I stop it with this part of my thumb or that part of my thumb. Well, that's kind of hard to stop the note right there with the hand. And I worked on it for a little bit, but what that let me do is before that, the only way I could stop those strings from ringing was to mute the bass, like Chet Atkins and Neil Travis, this way. So that kind of a muffled bass. And with that, I can do a stop bass sound like this, and get the nice tone over the sound hole. So it lets me keep a muted bass, but or a little stop bass, a little different from the muted bass. So it's a slightly different feel on the bass, but it lets me get more tone out of the treble notes. So completely changed my playing. So I want to thank Leo. If you see Leo, tell him thank you for me. It really made a huge difference in all of my playing. You can try that out too. It takes a little bit to get it going, but it totally works. Oh yeah, and Robert from Gloucester is saying hey too. And let's see, yeah, okay, I did break into dance a little bit during the concert, kind of in the back there. So, all right. Neil says he likes the tune despite the lack of cows. Yes, that's right. There's Andy Wahlberg does this great rendition of cows with guns. I think that's what he's referring to. All right. And greetings to Daniel Roost. It was his birthday just this past week. So a couple of birthdays here. Daniel's just passed and Captain Brian's coming up. Well, that's it. Well, let me finish off, I guess, with that song that I started for whatever reason, Living in the Country. It's just Pete Seeger tune, right? And then we will see you next week. Let's see, I think it's going to look like this. a lovely earworm, but he's here living in the country. Well, I will see you next Monday, and greetings to all y'all. I'm back in Nashville for a couple of weeks, so we will see you then.